Stop. You make me so nervous.
Hi guys. Today we're eating Cane's.
I've been craving this for days. I haven't had it in a while.
It's pretty good. Got some sauce right here.
I don't like cane sauce.
Yeah, so
I know.
she gave me hers.
I get dry seasoning from other chicken places and I use it as my sauce, my dipping sauce.
Okay, first bite.
I want the chicken.
So today we're going to talk about worst customers in working in food service.
I've been working in food service like for so long and I still am working in food service because it's just the easiest with my schedule.
Yeah, like we work around our schedule a lot.
But there's a lot of dumb people out there who think
They're always right.
like they're so entitled.
It's like the customer's not always right.
We wanted to talk about our worst experience. This lady, well, she got a delivery order and it was really busy. We only have one delivery driver and we always tell them like it's going to be like 45 minutes to like an hour or hour and a half, and they get that and like they're supposed like you should know that it's gonna take that time. And then so when she got the order, she just like complained about it being cold and like just that it took too long, and then that like we didn't make one of her orders right, and then like we were trying to like ask if she wants to get her money back or like her food back or something like that, and like they were just trying to like make her feel better and like give her a discount for next time and stuff like that, but she was just yelling off and off, like because I picked up at first and then she was just going off and saying how like yeah, she was just like cussing me out and stuff, and then she like I had to put her on hold so the manager could talk to her, and then they just dealt with it. But that's just like I feel like that's every other day at a restaurant. There's someone complaining about it not being right or like or it being cold or something, or they just not happy with it. I feel like you get that a lot.
It's like I thought she would be satisfied, you know, if you offer her her money back. So
Yeah, but she was just like yelling, and then she was like, "Yes, give my money back" and stuff, and then she'll like call back and say, when am I gonna get my money? Like you paid through
like,
the system,
on,
dude. It's gonna take like 2 to 3 business days. You're gonna have to wait.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So my story, there's actually I don't know who the customer was. It was when I was working at my last job. There's like a counter, and I work behind the counter. Or sometimes it's just me working by myself. And like some guy, like we have a tip jar on the counter, and I think like when it was busy, I had my back turned, and then somebody stole the tip jar.
Why would they even try? Like, what's the most you will make in the tip jar?
I think that day somebody gave me a 20.
What?
I was dumb enough to not put it in my pocket. I just left it
Dang.
in the jar.
Okay. But if someone took you 20 plus the extra other tips, that probably had a lot. That's why they probably stole it because there were 20 of them.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's
why. I was like, how can you have the guts to steal it when I'm standing right there?
Because you're standing there the whole time?
I was standing there the whole time.
They're slick though.
I know.
Dang.
Really. And then like plus there's a waitress outside in the front. Cause it's like one big room and the only thing separating is the counter. That's it. So like, you know, whatever goes on, we can see each other. And too bad there's no cameras there either.
I know, I'll be like, just look at the camera, but there's no camera there. I remember the first time I worked at the restaurant. Or like the Chinese place I work at. And then like this guy, he like called to the phone and stuff, and he wasn't happy about an order. And dude, like he cussed me out so bad.
Wait, why?
He was just angry, but it wasn't my fault, you know? He wasn't happy with the food, and I'm just the freaking worker, you know?
You're not the chef.
Yeah, I'm not the chef. I take the order. And then, like, dude, like, I never got, like, cussed out like that before, and it was like, I didn't even want to take the phone call either. And there's a reason why, because, like, I'm sensitive, and I didn't want to deal with the anger, because I'm pretty sure, I think he, like, called before, and then, so they made me pick it up, because they didn't want to deal with it. Yeah, and then he ended up making me cry. I, like, ran into the restroom and cried. And, like, they were like, was it that bad? It was so bad.
Did they comfort you at least?
They they're just like, they tried, but they're like, can't believe she cried. You know? Like, people get angry, but, like, it was just, like, I've never got, like, cussed out like that before. And it was, like, my first time, but now when a customer cussed me out, I'm just like, okay,
Yeah,
like, what can we do about it? I didn't do anything to you. You have a problem, you could come up here and talk to them, but I can't do anything for you.
You gotta grow thick skin.
Yeah, I finally learned how to stop caring, I guess.
I think it was whenever I first moved. I used to work at this one restaurant, and it was in a bad part of town. Like, not bad, but it was just like...
Not the nicest
Yeah,
area.
not the nicest area. And there was this couple that came in, and you know, like, how you have to, like, you know, check their ID to make sure they're legal age. So they both ordered alcohol, and I asked for their IDs. The girl had hers, the guy didn't have his. And so I was like, oh, I'm sorry, like, I can't serve you alcohol. He's like, I'm over 21. I was like, I'm pretty sure you are, but, like, I legally cannot. And so then, like, I left, and, like, I came back, and the girl, she was just like, oh, I want to order another drink. I was like, okay. So I took the drink order, and then I went to my manager. I was just like, she's ordering another drink, but I'm pretty sure it's for the guy. And then so he was just like, okay, just bring out the first drink and just be like, oh, since you know you're ordering 2 drinks, we can only give you like 1 at a time. So I told her that, and she was like, but they're both for me. Like, I'm going to be drinking both of them. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, you we can just only give you 1 at a time, just so we don't like overserve you. And then so I went back to the kitchen to put their order in, and I came out, and they asked for a different server. Like, they didn't want me to be their server anymore. They moved to a different section, and then so I went up to the other server that they switched to, and I told her the story of like what's going on. And so they tried doing it with her, and she asked for their ID too. And then, you know, the guy didn't have it, so they just left.
They're so dumb for trying, like...
Like, you really need alcohol that bad?
Yeah.
It's
Like,
not,
if she's 21, go to a gas station, get yourself a beer, and call it a day. Like, why are you trying so hard? If it's not gonna work with the first server who's doing their job, why would it work for the second server? You know?
And like the second server, because like me sometimes, honestly, like I didn't check all the time. But she checks all the time, so they got really unlucky with the other server. Even if I wasn't in their server in the first place, they would have been unlucky with her. I've also had people walk out on their checks before. Like, they'll come in a huge group. Because I used to take care of like a lot of large parties. So they'll come in a huge group. And like, usually, I like to wait until everybody's ready to pay and I take them. But like, when we're in a hurry, like, whenever it's like super busy, I just try to get them out as fast as I can. So I'll just take whatever payment. And then like, I think twice, 2 or 3 times or something, like during that rush, everybody will just leave. Like, not everybody, but like mostly everybody at the table will pay, but there'll be like 1 or 2 groups that don't pay.
Really?
And like, they try to sneak out with the rest of the group.
That's so childish though. Like, what's the point? I don't know why people go out to eat if they don't plan to pay, you know? For my restaurant, the worst thing that someone's done was when we used to have this old man deliver, right? So he was sitting in the front of the restaurant on the counter. And then, so we used to leave the deliveries in front, right? The orders. And then, like, There was this one guy, like he was just walking back and forth to the restroom. Like the restroom's right here, and then there's the wall, and then there's the food, and then like no one was looking because no one was there. But I was just waiting to try to take the guy's order, and then as soon as I turned my back, he just like, grabs the bag of food and runs off. And I was like trying to like run out, but he was gone and he was laughing.
He was laughing?
He was laughing. Like he got away with it. And then so like one of the workers ran down and stuff and tried to like find him and everything. And then they found like the bag on the ground and stuff like that. And like the box was like, what the heck? Like, they're just so dumb. Like, what's the point? And it was like one order of like shrimp fried rice. And like, I'm like, congratulations.
You got shrimp fried rice.
Congratulations. Our camera setup and everything. We used to have, we hired this guy to fry for us, right?
Oh, the one who stole money?
Yes, he freaking, like, they said that he was really smart. Like, he was looking, he, like, knew where all the camera were. And he was trying to be slick and avoid all the cameras. And he, like, robbed us. And he only took, like, probably, like, $100 and something. And he never came back to work. Like, all of that. Like, you get paid for working there. You know, why would you have to rob us?
My boyfriend has a story though. He has a few stories. He works at a pho restaurant, and apparently there's this one kid eating a bowl of pho, and he complained that there was a napkin in his bowl. Which, you know, their napkins are like, they're pretty decent size, you know? So he was halfway through eating his bowl already, so it's like, how can you not notice it earlier? But it was busy, so they just went ahead and gave him another pho. And at the end of the day, they were checking the cameras, and like, cause there's a camera pointed directly at the table. And then he said that the napkin was sitting on the edge of the bowl, and while he was talking to his family, you could see the napkin slowly moving more into the bowl. I'm just like, how are you really gonna believe that it was the worker's fault that there's a napkin in your bowl? You don't notice it until you're halfway through eating.
Yeah, like you already had it.
And then he also said apparently there's this lady who always orders like the order 4 egg rolls. And she always complains that they didn't give her egg rolls. But then like, so they'll like always credit her 4 egg rolls for her next order.
Oh my goodness.
And then there's the very last time they double check because they were like, it's this lady, it's the egg roll lady, so we're gonna make sure we put the egg rolls in. So they put the egg rolls in her bag. Yeah, I said you should have recorded yourselves doing it, and they were like, we're about to do it. And then she called saying that they forgot her egg rolls, and he was just like, no, like we made sure, because you know you always say we forget your egg rolls, so we made sure this time. And she kept arguing, and so they ended up giving in and gave her egg rolls.
What?
But he said that was the last time she ever tried doing that.
Cause she got caught.
No, she got caught, but
my manager will always threaten them by saying that he has like a recording of like their phone conversations and stuff. Like, cause they would say they ordered something but they lied. You know, it was saying that I could replay the recording of the phone call because
people actually believe that though.
Yeah, they.
I wouldn't believe it.
No, but they leave us alone, you know? So,
Yeah.
like, it works on some people. It does scare people because they try to lie. They try to say that they're, yeah, that they ordered this, but, like, really they didn't. Or, like, there's, like, certain things on the menu that they always get confused on. We always explain it to them, but then they don't listen. And then when we, like, describe what it is, too, you know? And they're like, yeah, that's what I want. And then when they get it, they're like, this is not what I wanted. I hate those people so much.
There was this one guy on the last place. It was a Chinese restaurant. And, like, you know, they always ask us the difference between lo mein and chow mein. And at that particular location, lo mein was, like, the soft noodles. Chow mein had the crunchy noodles. And, like, the old man, he asked me that. He was like, what's the difference? And I told him. He was like, oh, okay, I want chow mein. So I ordered it. I put in the order. He got it. He looked at the bag, And he complained to my boss. He was just like, I wanted the soft noodles. And so I looked like the idiot. So every time that man came in, because he was kind of a regular. He would come in every few weeks or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked there for like a year and a half. And so every time he would come in, he'd always say chow mein still. And I would know to give him lo mein instead.
It's not like he can't pronounce it either. Like, he
No.
knows.
Did you ever get bad coworkers?
I feel like everyone becomes tolerable. Everybody that I work with and stuff like that are like friends, or like you know each other, or like you get to know them, I guess. It's not bad. I usually work with the people that I get along with anyway. I don't think I've had like a terrible coworker.
I think at my most current job, we just had this one guy who was, oh my gosh, the way he talks to customers was so rude. I don't know, because I think they had trouble with their phone. They couldn't get their phone to work. And he was like, well, it's working on my phone, so I mean, it's not my problem. I don't know what to do.
Whoa.
I was like, that's not the point. You're supposed to help them figure it out on their phone, you know? Like, they don't care about your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. He was a bad one.
At a place like that, if you have a bad attitude about what you do, you shouldn't be there.
Yeah, I shouldn't work there. I mean, some days it'll be hard, but he would do this every day. It would be an everyday thing, so it's not like he was having a bad day.
That's just how he is.
He didn't last long. I think he was only there for like a month. Thank goodness.
Did he get fired?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
Look at you, you left your mess all over the
Seasoning
table.
all
Yes.
over. I hope our stories weren't too
Bland.
boring.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were. We're not that interesting.
Yeah. Like, we have bad customers, but they're not like crazy.
Yeah, like I
They're
never
not
got hit
crazy
or
bad.
like
Yeah.
anything like that. Like the worst I've had was get
Oh.
cussed at.
No, it wasn't my story, but I had a coworker. You know those big, huge margarita glasses? They're heavy. She got one of those thrown at her face. So she had like a big red mark on her
What?
forehead. Yeah. I don't know what happened. I just walked out. She had an ice pack, and I don't know if they pressed charges or not on the customers. But yeah, they got
They
mad about something.
should.
Yeah. Well, that's it for today, guys. We're done. We're done eating.
We're done. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't know how to end it.
We'll see you next time. Thanks.
That's it today, guys.
Okay. You can go.
I thought I got sauce in my hair.
You dumbass.